Here's one. What made you realize one of your guys was really good to go or was not up to standard? Not necessarily big things, but micro actions or decisions that set something off in your mind.
Well, I had a lot of guys work under me over the years, and I mean, I really think that, all my brothers in the teams, every one of them is good to go. Even the guys I didn't get along with, I'd still give my life for them in a second. Doesn't matter. But one thing that sticks out to me was Biggles. Everybody knows Ryan Job. Is I guess I could have been more like nice or whatever. But I'm like, man, you look like you're fucking fat. You better get in fucking shape, bro. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm not gonna like write you up. I don't even know how to do that. I'm gonna just physically kill you. And man, I didn't even know if he was in good shape or not, because some people you can't tell.
Yeah.
They're like, look at that guy, and then he just knocks shit out.
Yeah, people that iron marshmallow.
Yeah. And man, that kid did. I mean, he really, really did. And like all of a sudden, I'm like, chum. Well, I didn't say that. I was like, so I was like, yeah. That was like my praise. Like, yeah, whatever. You're
High
good.
praise from Tony.
Okay, on the next one. On to the next thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was really good. And, I remember one of my guys lost a piece of equipment one time, and I was kind of upset with him, but it just made me realize that, if we're making a mistake, maybe it's not this guy's fault. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's everyone's fault as a team. Because at the end of the day, it's all of us. So maybe we ought to take a day or two off. And that kind of helped. And, we handled it, but I mean, and another one of my guys, it was Christmas, and he left a piece of equipment open, or he didn't lock something. And I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I could have corrected it right there. But the guys had just taken off on Christmas leave, and I had nowhere to go, so I was drinking beers in the team area. So I just walked around checking shit out, and sure enough. So I called the guy, and he was like 300 or 400 miles into his drive to a western state for Christmas. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. All right, so turn around now, and I'll be waiting for you. There's dead silence on the phone. He's like, what? Yeah. So he drove all the way back, and I was standing there. It was like 4 a.m. now, and I was pretty liquored up by then, and just fuming. But he's like, hey, I'm sorry. You learn your lesson? Yep. Okay, have a good leave. And I'm positive he never did that again.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it was kind of a dink move, I guess, but, I figured it was a thing to do.
He who suffers remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the SEAL teams when you're just working with guys all the time, you definitely start to pick up things, and you can indicate, okay, yeah, this guy's stepping up. That's what I always noticed when things are going sideways, like in a training operation, and you see a guy that's starting to step up. That was always a good sign to
Absolutely.
me.
Absolutely.
Like he's gonna handle something.
It's like that's when you train decentralized command. That's where you got to let guys make mistakes and screw things up, because the less the more you sweat and training, the less you bleed and more.
No doubt about that one.